everybody, welcome back to TAZS Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1. I have another affordable style to show you from the Mane Attraction line today. It's called Broadway, and I have her in two colors, two very beautiful warm brunette shades. This one is Latte, and Latte was sent to me by Wig Studio 1 for this review. Be sure to go to the links below to find all of the available colors and styles in the Mane Attraction line. The full review, comparison, and outdoor looks coming up. Broadway is a medium length curly bob style. I think it has a lot to offer at this price point. You also get a little bit of a fringe bang here at about 5.5 inches, and that could actually be trimmed up a little bit if you wanted a straight across bang. As it is now, it just kind of gently sweeps right over the eyebrow and can be parted in any direction. It's pretty smooth on the crown until you get about halfway down, and then it blossoms into a lot of this tousled curly wave. Broadway weighs about 4¼ ounces and features a completely open cap. So Broadway is a full voluminous curly bob style, but it doesn't have an overabundance of permatease. Honestly, there's just a thin layer of permatease. Now, I did notice this on the other unit as well of this very same style, so I hope that that is true to this style if you've ever seen a review on it. So just a thin layer of permatease on the top and all around. It's not heavy, thick, or pillowy. It's enough to obscure the wefting and provide a little bit of scuffling for the style. I don't feel like you can see down into the permatease really well, especially on this darker color here, but it's very easy to obscure that just by kind of plucking or springing those fibers up and away from the part. So it just makes a really cool, maybe an undefined parting space there. Now, just because there's not a ton of permatease doesn't mean you can't get the volume that you're looking for on the top. I always like a lot of volume on the top of this, but since it is a little bit more smooth, I think you'll be somewhat limited to what you can do. But if you get in there and just really work up any permatease that is there, pluck those fibers up, mess with the parting a little bit, fluff it out, I think you can get some really incredible volume. The denier of this fiber is super fine. It's a super fine, very dry kind of fiber. It moves very nicely. It's silky to the touch. It feels very feathery and very beautiful. So one thing I noticed with both of these Broadway styles when I received them is that they had a lot of silicone on them from the factory. And sometimes that can make the curls look a little bit stringy, a little bit greasy. It quickly dissipates, however, but I just kind of picked it with my fingers and with a wide tooth comb, and it's already starting to dissipate. So if you're noticing any shine on this, I really think it's because of the silicone that was applied to it in the factory. So the hallmark of this style, I think, is the curl. You have to love curl and volume to love this style, and I think this is a really practical curly style to wear. The curls are very soft. They're not rough to the texture. They're not thick and unnatural. I think this is just a general density kind of a style. There's a lot of hair here, but because each fiber is very fine and feathery, it just doesn't feel heavy or overwhelming. So now I just want to go over this color with you. Let's get up close on this color, Latte. It is a medium to dark chocolate brown base shade. And then it's very heavily highlighted with a medium caramel. So that kind of makes it a warm color. And those highlights just really make those curls pop. So this color, Nutmeg, it's a beautiful color, one of my favorites from that Mane Attraction line. It's very dynamic. So it starts with like a medium brown. It has some auburn in there as well. And then you'll see that it's really heavily highlighted with a medium gold blonde. You'll also see some strawberry blonde in there as well. So it's a beautiful warm brunette. Lots of dimension and highlight. So let's talk about this Broadway. So this Broadway seems to have more hair. Now I've had this one for over a year. I don't know if when they produced it makes a difference or not, but this Broadway seems to have a lot more hair. And I had a little bit more trouble with this parting, so I just simply shook it out, put it on, and then arranged it with my fingers. But it looks like you can see down into the permatease just a little more easily on this one than you could the Latte for whatever reason. Quick look under the cap. So this is the open cap design for the Mane Attractions Broadway. I think it's a beautiful cap for the money. Open cap, you've got a beautiful velvet piece here in the front that makes it super comfortable. Open wefts on the top, open ear tabs, nice sturdy stays, a standard nape with Velcro adjusters. There seems to be quite a bit of wefting here and lots of stretch. Now you'll notice that I did pull those adjusters in as far as they could go to accommodate a petite average circumference. I was able to get a secure fit at a 21¼ inch circumference. So I think this is going to be just a fun, everyday, kind of casual style. I think it feels very comfortable on. The fibers are super light. And I just think it will be really fun to style also. Let's check it out with my readers here. So the readers fit beautifully between the ear and the ear tab on this style. There's not too much permatease stacked up at that temple. So thanks so much for joining me today for this review of an affordable style in the Mane Attraction line called Broadway in the colors Latte and Nutmeg. See you next time on TAZS Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.